What is really a Pokeramas? I'm Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man. Welcome to my channel, Modern Renaissance Man. If you are someone that's been subscribing to my channel for a long time, double check to make sure that you are. But if you are fairly new to the channel, get an idea of what this channel is about. What do? Go to my channel, click on playlist. All these different things I do on this channel. See all these different thumbnails? Those are all different categories of things that I do on this channel, from comedy to cooking to DIY when it comes to fixing cars. There's a lot of things I do on this channel. So check the channel out in its entirety before you subscribe. I'm pretty sure you'll find something here that you like.
How are you good people doing? Hopefully you guys are all out there doing okay. I just want to say welcome to the channel. Again, make sure you do everything that I told you to do in the beginning of this video. Double check and make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Hopefully you guys can all hear me. Look, Mama Carol, you already know. She said, let's do a sound check. Am I sounding okay? Okay, good. Just want to make sure. Just want to make sure, because y'all know how it is. We get on here and all of a sudden some weird stuff happens, and then all of a sudden y'all tell me you can't hear me because weird stuff happens. Let's just leave it at that. Weird stuff happens. All right, sounds good. Everybody saying welcome. I appreciate all you guys all being in here. We know it's going to take time for YouTube to let people know that I am indeed live and all that good stuff. We know how that is. They don't send out, notifications like they claim they do. They don't. So a lot of times I just kind of do like a little 5-minute countdown just to allow people to get ready to kind of pretty much they should allow people to get notified that I'm in. I mean, within a 5-minute period of time, YouTube definitely should have sent out notifications. But I'm telling you, it's amazing that I keep constantly getting people telling me, I'm glad it's so weird. I'm glad to see you're back, Ty. I'm glad to see you're back doing YouTube. I've never stopped. I'm telling you, I get these comments and emails and stuff all the time because YouTube literally unsubscribed you from my channel. They literally pretty much stopped sending you out notifications, and they shadow banned me to where you didn't even know I was even still doing. For you to tell me that you didn't even know I was still doing YouTube, you know it's something crazy there. But it's because they don't like the type of things that I talk about on this channel. Plain and simple. Look, Mama Carol says she got a notification. Says she freaked out that she got a notification. Happy Sunday, says Jim Adams. Jim Adams, how are you? Appreciate your support, Jim Adams. Really do. So again, I want to welcome everybody here, and I just want to talk about something here because I already know what's going to happen, but I do it anyway, just so I can say I addressed it. And what I'm talking about is this. You get a lot of black people that, they like to say and do things just for argument's sake a lot of times, but there are black folks out there that really want to know the truth. And again, shout out to my family up in Chicago that were thinking a particular type of way. And because of videos that I make and produce, they're seeing things in a different light. And it's absolutely 100% having a great effect. Although you won't see and hear all this on mainstream or whatever like that, it is a change that's going on. It's not going to be something that's going to be drastically an overnight thing. It's going to be time. It took time to get black folks in a state of mind like this. It's going to take time to get them out. So what I want to do is I want to bring you guys attention to something that you all seen in the title here. You saw the thumbnail, right? You seen the thumbnail of me wearing a hat and everything like that. And you see that the title here says, Black Republicans are out of touch with black issues. And it's a reason why I want to talk about that. First and foremost, let me let y'all know this. I am not a Republican or Democrat. I'm not a conservative. I'm not a liberal. I'm not any of them things. I'm just me, period. Reason why I say that, because you're not going to box me. You're not going to try to have me think a particular way, not think a particular way. I will bring in all information that I get. And once I get all that information, I will make my own judgment, my own assessment. I will do what the Bible told me to do, which is you shall know them by their fruits. I don't care what. Don't listen to the look, folks. I will listen to Democrats and what they proposing and whatever. I will listen to Republicans and what they're proposing, and I will use common sense and say, okay, they're absolutely out of their mind. It should be easy, but what's really, really sad is that there are a lot of people that's of a certain mindset, be it black or white, that before they even had a chance to even formulate any sort of critical thinking skills whatsoever, they were already indoctrined to be and vote and do things a certain way. They have been, plain and simple. Make sure y'all hit that like button while y'all in here. Make sure you hit the like button while you're in here. Appreciate if you did that. Now, I'm getting ready to show you guys this video here, right? So stay tuned for this. Here we come. I'm about to show it to you. Give me a second. And while I'm bringing this video up, I want you to hit that like button right now. Hit the like button for me right now. I really want you guys to check this video out. Peep game, how we say it. Peep game. Watch this. I'm going to play it, but watch this. When I play it through the whole time, I hope y'all can hear it. Once I press the play button and it starts playing, let me know if you can hear it simply by just saying yes. Once I hit the play button, here we go.
You said that you can't, I think, co-sign a black Republican. What do you mean by that?
If I wanted to vote for a person of color or a black person specifically, if my only option was a black Republican, I would go ahead and vote for a Democrat. I would still vote Democrat.
That's the most ridiculous crap I have ever heard.
So you want
no,
to
let
support...
me finish. Let me finish. That is ridiculous, and I find that to be extremely problematic. You're sitting here telling me that because I'm a Republican that I'm out of touch with black issues? Is that what you're telling me? You are not going to sit here on this show and tell me, as an African American,
tell me what black Republicans have done. Then
can you
tell
be quiet and let me finish?
Okay,
you're not
first off, you're not going to tell me to be quiet. You can ask me to stop talking, but you're not going to sit here on this show.
You are not going to sit here on this show and tell me that as an African American who happens to be a Republican that I am out of touch with being black. You are ridiculous for that statement.
I did not say you were out of touch for being black.
You are ridiculous.
I'm saying you're out of touch with the policy demands of black folks.
Are you kidding
Which
me?
is why black people overwhelmingly vote Democrat.
You said that.
Woo! Woo! Charlie Green Giants. Woo! Woo-sa. We're going to play it one more time. I know. We're going to play it one more time. Yeah, but y'all know I'm about to get into you already know I'm getting ready to get into this. We're going to play it again, okay? We're going to play this again. For those that didn't hear it in the back, we're going to play it one more time all the way through. Then we're going to go through it. Some of y'all are just getting in here. Y'all didn't get to hear it. We're going to play it one more again. And then we're going to go through it.
You can't, I think, co-sign a black Republican. What do you mean by that?
If I wanted to vote for a person of color or a black person specifically, if my only option was a black Republican, I would go ahead and vote for a Democrat. I would still vote Democrat.
That's the most ridiculous crap I have ever heard.
So you want
let me finish. Let me finish.
You want me to support black folks just
that is ridiculous, and I find that to be extremely problematic. You're sitting here telling me that because I'm a Republican that I'm out of touch with black issues. Is that what you're telling me? You are not going to sit here on this show and tell me, as an African American,
tell me what black Republicans have done. Then
can you
tell
be quiet and let me finish?
Okay, first off, you're not going to tell me to be quiet. You can ask me to stop talking, but you're not going to sit here on this show.
You are not going to sit here on this show and tell me that as an African American who happens to be a Republican that I am out of touch with being black. You are ridiculous for that statement.
I did not say you were out of touch for being black.
You are ridiculous.
I'm saying you're out of touch with the policy demands of black folks.
Are you kidding me?
Which is why black people overwhelmingly vote Democrat.
You said.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you guys all heard that. Let me see if I can change the screen up here to where it appear a little differently. I want to try to get it to where, okay, there we go. Well, now I can't even see myself. Don't worry, we're going to make some adjustments here. I got y'all. I can slide myself over just like that. Let me see what I look like now. Okay. Yeah, this is the type of stuff that I tell you guys that I absolutely 100% love. I love when they come at me like this because it lets me know they have been pre-indoctrinated to think a certain way, already been told to vote a particular type of way, simply based on the party. I'm glad that this man did what he did. I love his energy. I love that he fired back. I don't know who he is, but I would love if this man is anywhere when I go and speaking engagements. He's somebody I would like to have on team. He's somebody I would like to have on team because he and I are almost the same exact way. I love the way he came at her. I love his response to her. We're going to play it again, ladies and gentlemen, but the only difference is I'm getting ready to take you guys through some stuff here that I want y'all to pay close attention to. Watch this. And if I'm going to pause it. I played it twice all the way through without me pausing it for a reason, just so you guys can hear the whole thing. Now I'm getting ready to play it all the way through with me pausing it. Check this out.
That you can, I think, co-sign a black Republican. What do you mean by that?
She says she can't co-sign a black Republican. He wants her to substantiate this. Watch this.
If I wanted to vote for a person of color or a black person specifically, if my only option was a black Republican, I would go ahead and vote for a Democrat. I would still vote Democrat.
Lyndon B. Johnson right now, hearing that statement from her, Lyndon B. Johnson he just got a little bit of hellfire blown off of him. He loving that. He is absolutely loving this. She said she had a choice between a black Republican and a Democrat. Just because a black person was a Republican, she's going to vote Democrat. This is what's wrong with a lot of people listen, follow me now. A lot of people of a certain mindset in the black community, period. Some of y'all still not going to get it because you're going to be so easily offended and pissed off. All you heard me say was black community. You didn't hear me say a certain mindset in the black community. This is not all black people in the black community. This is a certain mindset in the black community. And that mindset is what y'all seeing right here out of this ignorance of this black, y'all said it, this black woman right here. Pure ignorance. Now watch this.
The most ridiculous crap I have ever heard.
The most ridiculous crap he's ever heard. He's right.
Let me finish.
You want me to
let him finish, like he said.
Let me
black
finish.
folks just
That is ridiculous, and I find that to be extremely problematic. You're sitting
Yes, it's very problematic.
here telling me that because I'm a Republican that I'm out of touch with black issues.
Yeah.
Boom. I want y'all to pay. This is what I'm good at doing right here. This is what I'm good at doing right here. You just heard this woman say, when he said, are you telling me because I am a black Republican that I am out of touch with black issues? She out of her mouth said, yeah. What? This is what they do, black people. If y'all listening, this is what they want y'all to do. They don't want you to ask questions to individuals like myself, individuals like Candace Owens, individuals like Larry Elder, Thomas Sowell, Jason Riley. They don't want you to ask questions to people like Anthony Brian Logan, Jericho Green. They don't want you to ask questions to people like Anton. They don't want you to ask questions as to why are these particular black people thinking this particular way? Why are these particular black people saying this? They just instantly want you to say, no, those black people are not like the rest of us. They ain't black for real. That's why Joe Biden felt so confidently to say, if you don't know if you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black. Why wouldn't he be comfortable saying it, knowing you got black folks like this chick right here who was saying this ridiculous stuff right now like this? Why wouldn't Joe Biden feel so comfortable to say something like that to another black person? Because they know they're going to have black ignorant folks like her who are already pre-programmed, preset to think and vote a particular way without questioning anything. You're telling me that these black individuals who are Republican, even I don't care. Look, I don't care what you are, what you do. You should be of the mindset that if there's anybody that thinks differently than I do, instead of just saying, nope, I don't want to hear anything you got to say. I don't want to hear a goddamn thing. I don't want to hear nothing you got to say. I don't want to. The first thing that you want to do is go, nope, we pretty much getting rid of you. We don't want to have nothing to do with you. we're not gonna have no affiliation with you because you're a Republican. Not even want to know why they're a Republican. Not even want to know. So anyway, reason why I said I'm very keen and very calculated on things like this, because he just said to her, so you're saying that because I'm a Republican, you're saying I'm out of touch with black issues? She said yes. Watch this. She said yes. Watch this.
Telling me you are not going to sit here on this show and tell me, as an African American,
Tell me what black Republicans have done then.
Can you?
She's okay. Look. Oh my God. Where's my y'all? I need to have my pen. She just got done saying, tell me what have Republicans done then? Negro, the fact that you even sitting here on this stage right now, on these cameras right now, talking freely, and you're going to ask what the Republicans have done? I told y'all I had some laryngitis going on, and I'm sorry. That's why other videos y'all saw me doing, I was talking so calmly, because as you know, whenever I get laryngitis, it's because I've been having some battles with debates, and I love it's been good battles. I mean, it all turned out to be fun. The battle, like when I have these debates, it's all fun. It's good. It may not be fun for them because I be tearing people up, but it gets real excited. It gets real. I love it. Y'all, it's not like people are we out there going in and cussing people out. It's nothing like that. It's just I get so passionate about it when I'm bringing these stats and these facts, and you got people trying to clap for you and everything like that. It really gets you amped up. So the laryngitis is just going to have to suffer a little bit more because I cannot stand stuff like this. She and like a lot of other people of a certain mindset in the black culture are only taught to respond, stimulus, respond, not giving no thought. You just said, what have Republicans done? I don't know, maybe freed you, Negro. I don't know, maybe sat there and fought for you to have civil rights, Negro. I don't know, maybe fought for you, Negro, to have women's rights, Negro. And you're going to say, what have Republicans done? You sitting there taking up for a party that didn't even want to free your black butt. You sitting up there taking up for a party that did not even want you to vote, sister. This is what kills me about they don't even know this. You don't even know it. You've been bamboozled. And the reason why I can say that is because I was once there. I know what it's like. I was once there. I was taught how to respond just like she's doing. I didn't even know it. You were just told, hey, if a black person come and say this, you say this. If they come and say this, you say that. If they come and do this, you say that, without no reason as to why I was saying it to them. What have Republicans done? White people willing to kill other white people to free your black self for you to say, what have Republicans done? This is what I'm talking about. And then to turn around and look at a black guy who's a Republican and simply say, because you are a Republican, I'm not voting for you. I wouldn't vote for you. And you out of touch with being black. Okay. And this whole thing of being out of touch, what exactly is that supposed to be? Being out of touch with being black is supposed to mean what? Oh, like this dude probably didn't experience that. I love when folks come at me like this. I probably went through, I'm not even saying this to brag, but those of you that follow me on this channel, I have probably went through some of the most craziest stuff a young kid can go through. And to get where I am right now, me doing what I'm doing right now had nothing to do with politics. It had everything to do to what I experienced in life, what I went through in life, getting through molestation, getting through being left alone, getting through abandonment, getting through being poor. Yeah, literally, I'm not talking about your typical story. I was homeless, and I'm talking about literally poor, walking around town, picking up cans, turning it in for money, just so me and my brothers can eat. And I went through some crazy stuff like that before even thinking about some goddamn on politics. And it was not no white people that kept me from doing it. It was not white people that put me in that situation. It wasn't white people that got me out of that situation. I get out of that stuff, go to school, get 2 different degrees and everything like that, raise the family, getting ready to be married 23 years. And all I'm doing is looking at how our world is right now. I'm looking at the actions of both parties. One party seems to not give a good goddamn don't care about you. Now, are there individuals in the Republican Party that may not give a crap about black folks and what they're doing? Yes. But overwhelmingly, based on the 2 different presidents we just had in the last 7 years, which administration seems to really not give a care about your black self? Based on their actions, which administration, forget it, we're going to go at it. I'm just going to, number 45. Yeah, I got it signed by Kayleigh McEnany right there. Which goddamn on party seems like they care more about black people? Number 45 or number 46? It's easy. And this is not me trying to convince you to be Republican or Democrat. I'm simply telling you to look at things for what they are, Negroes. Which president, we going to say it, Donald Trump or Joe Biden, based on their actions and what they've done for black, which party seems to be the one to care about black people the most? Huh? Oh, you're just, that don't even try that bull crap. Try that on another Negro. Try the whole Uncle Tom. I got the cup for you right there. I already got that one, huh? Drink that all up. Digest it. Piss it out. Poop it out. It has no effect on me. I'll drink your Uncle Tom comments all day long. I will eat up all your coon. I'll eat up all your house Negro. I'll eat up all your porch Negro. I'll eat up all your boot licking. I'll eat up all your cooning and tap dancing. I'll eat that stuff up all day long. And then now what? What else do you have to say? I'm telling you to look at them for what they are doing for you and base it off of that. But some of you dumb folks of a certain mindset in the black community, you got Stockholm syndrome. That's why Lyndon B. Johnson said, I'll have you Negroes voting for him for Democrat 200 years. Smack you around, treat you like crap, give you the scums, put you in the most disgusting areas, the most disgusting schools, and then feed you a rhetoric to say you can't make it because white people not going to let you get out and do good for yourself. And y'all eat it up. We can't do nothing. We can't do nothing because these white people, man, systemic racism. Negro, all you have to do is take a step through the door. I know y'all, I'm so pissed off about this stuff. The door is open. And y'all steady looking at the door. I don't know if I want to step through it because I was told that if you step through the door and see for yourself. That's all you have to do. It's not even hard. It's not even hard. Here you go, coming down. That's what y'all, here you go, coming down on black people. You always try to say something like that as an excuse to try to derail me from the truth I'm speaking to you. You always coming down on black people. If you really think about the words I'm saying to you, you will see I'm trying to encourage you and push you to simply walk through the open. You don't even have to turn a doorknob. You don't even have to knock. The door is open. The doors to opportunities in America to you citizen-born black Negroes is right there open for you to open through. But you are allowing this current administration, this current agenda, this current narrative, you are allowing this stuff to infiltrate your brain to where it's scaring you to even peek through the door. And the door is open. It's open. Well, I don't know because I was told that the last black person that walked through that door, they never came back. I know who y'all talking about. Guess what his name is? Or at least one of them. Guess what one of their names is? Black folks of a certain mindset in the black community that's been fed this bull crap. I do know of a black person that walked through that door and y'all haven't seen him since. Guess what his name is? Ty Smith. Why would I want to come back? Why would I? When you walk through that door of opportunity and you get to see the real world on the other side and see how successful you can be, why would you come back to that mentality on the slave plantation? Why would you? You step through that door and you see freedom, opportunity. You got a chance to go and do what you want to. Whatever skill, trade, whatever you want to do, you can go and do it. Now tell me, Negroes, which party seems to be pushing you to do it versus the party that's telling you not to go and do it because there's systemic racism that's going to keep you. You step through that door, there's going to be systemic racism. Oh, you step through that door, you're going to face a graver problem, institutionalized race. You step through that door, you're going to have to be dealing with some white. You got all these other black folks across America right now who are super successful. Who's telling you? Who is telling you? Whoever is feeding you systemic racism, whoever keeps on feeding you what they did to the slaves, whoever keep on feeding you, we ain't never gonna be able to, whoever keeps on feeding you, whoever keeps on feeding you is the very person that is prohibiting you from walking through that open door of opportunity because they don't want you to know the truth. Because if you know the truth, you're gonna come back firing back just like I am right now. All these goddamn successful black people in America. You ain't gonna find a more successful group of folks on this planet that are black than you will in America. Man, but slavery, man, slavery was so crazy. Is slavery going on right now? Y'all ain't talking about them? Slavery, oh, we all, okay, that's, oh boy, let me calm down. I'm up here sweating there. I told y'all this stuff gets me ticked off. You got slavery that they want to keep on bringing up to black people. They keep y'all pissed off about something that didn't even happen to you. It happened to our ancestors. Okay, so we all gonna admit slavery was wrong. Slavery was very inhumane. Slavery was a bad human condition. Slavery was all these bad things, right? It's still going on today. Y'all don't have nothing to say about y'all don't have nothing to say about the slavery that's still going on today, right? Oh, y'all don't got nothing to say about that, right? Oh, you want us to only focus on the ones right now who, based on what slavery did, want to act like they still having some trauma from what happened to our ancestors. You don't even know if your ancestors was even slaves. How do you know your ancestors weren't the ones that had slaves here in America? Because a huge percentage of black folks down in the South owned slaves, if you didn't know that. Ladies and gentlemen, I know I'm gonna get back on it. I just told y'all when I get on and see what I'm doing right now, the way that I'm coming off, people can take this two different ways. Oh God, he's being like super mean and aggressive. Other folks are, what I'm saying right now, they're more like, yes, bring it. Yes, speak it, speak the truth. You're gonna have two different mindsets, and those two different mindsets lets me know how you were trained to receive information. I don't like his tone. You're gonna use somebody has trained you to focus on my tone versus focus on the words that I'm saying with this tone. Well, I don't like that he seemed to be yelling, so I ain't gonna listen. Stay right there at that door and keep on complaining about how bad life is, how bad black folks got it, how disenfranchised black folks are, when all you can do is walk through that door. That's all you have to do. But you've been trained to simply focus on, I don't like Ty Smith's tone. He come off real. Why you always, see, I don't deal with folks like that. I let you stay right there where you are. Stay where you are, then, Negro. Stay right there, because guess what? For the next 15, I guarantee in the next 5 years, we're going to start out for 5. You're going to be sitting there saying the same thing. How old are you now? You're 30? Okay. This is what our problem is. Our problem is we got a systemic racist problem. We can't get ahead. We can't get houses. We can't get loans. Other Negroes going to be going through that door of opportunity. They're going to get jobs. They're going to get the income. They're going to get the credit score that would allow them to get the loan, to get the house that they want. They're going to move up. Then guess what you're going to do? 5 years later, now you're 35. The only reason why them Negroes got through that door is because they got lucky. I ain't about to sit there and kiss the feet of no white man to get ahead in this world. The only reason why they got it is because they got lucky. Yeah, that's what it is. They some sellouts. Now you're 40 years old. Yeah, the only reason why them other black people went through the door of opportunity and doing good is because they know somebody that knows somebody, some them white folk, and I bet you his wife is white. Y'all, that's the craziest thing in the world. This is what they have trained you to do. I'm trying to open your eyes to this nonsense that they feeding y'all. It's amazing. I come off talking like this, dropping gems, dropping bombs like this, and the first thing some of y'all say to me, I bet you Ty Smith's wife is white. What the heck? Where did that even come from? Huh? Oh, because somebody trained you that the only way black people are going to be smart or intelligent is that they got to have some type of whiteness attached to it. Got to be. Wife has to be white. You kissing some white man's butt. You sucking up to the white man. What are you talking about? You've been trained to do nothing more than to give excuses to why you're in the predicament that you in, when the only excuse you should have is you, Negro. You. It's you. They got so many programs out here that I deal out and I push with my young mentees. I show them, look, y'all, you came from a single parent home, or if you came from a parent home where your grandma's taking care of you, y'all can practically go to college for free. There are funds and grants and stuff set out to the side, and my mentees all get into these programs, and you want to talk to me about privilege. This is what I feed my men. You're talking about white privilege. Show me a white program. Show me a white privilege program that allows white people to go to college for free. Show it to me. Oh, it's called academic scholarships because they smart or something like that. Black people get these scholarships too, but I'm just saying in general, black kids that come from a single parent home, especially with their mother, making under a certain amount of money, they go to college for free. Right now here in St. Louis, WashU, if you are a single mother and you make under $70,000 a year, your child can go to a university for free. Free! Negroes! But oh man, no. See, that's the problem. We can't do. Wait a minute. You get free housing. This is certain people. I'm not talking about all black people, so I'm not generalizing. You got certain folks of a certain mindset that's at a certain income level amongst the black community. You got free housing. You getting free food. You get a free cell phone. And then they telling you that you get to go to college for free. And what the freaking heck are you crying about? Racism. The white man. Man, I don't care who you are. Like I said, having 2 different degrees in the medical field. You know what? Your professors in college, they don't see color. They see letters. That's it. Your professors in college, they see letters. Those letters consist of A, B, C, D, E, F. That's it. That's all they see. That's all your professors see. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to hit that like button while y'all in here right now. I just got reminded I need to post this up here. It's flowing right there. For those who are asking, those that want to send a donation to Cash App, and you appreciate what I do on this show, is right there. Cash App, Modern Renaissance Man. You can also send it to PayPal. The link should be in the description down below. It's PayPal. I'm on PayPal as a Modern Renaissance Man as well, if you want to send something there. But the best thing you guys can do is hit the like button right now. And also this phone, you guys all have a phone in your hand. You got somebody in your contact list that probably can benefit from this channel. Let them know about this channel. Tell them to come and subscribe to this channel. Appreciate it if you did that. And I'm going to open this thing up for some people to come on here and talk. But now y'all see why I'm so passionate about the young folks. My wife and I have helped so many young people. We got young people that have gone on and gotten married. They got their own businesses. One of them got his own accounting businesses. One of them got their own construction business. One of them, Mr. Ty, because of what you did for me, I'm going to do your taxes and everything like that and find a way. I mean, this is the benefit of this. And all I simply want is for them to just simply walk through that's all they have. Once they walk through that door, guess what? The hood, the certain black community of a certain mindset, not all black people, I'm going to keep on reiterating that, certain mindsets in the black community, they don't see those black people to come through that, the black people that went through that door of opportunity, they don't see them come back either. Why would they? Why would we come back so we can say we with y'all? So we can still be all, follow the drinking gourd. Oh Lord, follow the drinking gourd. For we say one day we's gonna see We all goes to be one day's free. We passed that. What are y'all talking about? Why black folks want to sit around and act like we still just downtrodden in slavery and all this stuff is going on, like we getting towed up by it, y'all? I'm sorry. Woo! I told you. Woo! That laryngitis is not letting up. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm fighting it. My wife is like, look, you just need to lay off. I can't, y'all, because I'm so passionate about this stuff. And this, I know I throw shots at them. Woo! I know I throw shots at them, but this is what I mean, because I want them to think of this. And I do have people that's in my family. I do have people in my family. I have people in my family that are of the older age. And when I do this, although I'm throwing the comedic part behind it, they can understand where I'm coming from, because I'm showing them that we are not there anymore. I gotten away from this video. I'm gonna go back into it and play it. Give me a second here, because again, I told you I was gonna eat her alive with that, because when he said, are you saying that because I'm Republican that I'm out of touch with black people? She said yes. Watch how she tries to walk back on it though. Watch this. She gonna say, I didn't say yes. Watch this.
Tell me.
Quiet and let me finish.
Okay, you're not going to tell me to be quiet. You can ask me to stop talking, but you're not going to sit here on this show.
You are not going to sit here on this show and tell me that as an African American who happens to be a Republican, that I am out of touch with being black. You are ridiculous.
I didn't tell you. I did not say you were out of touch for being black.
She did.
You are ridiculous.
I'm saying you're out of touch with the policy demands of black folks.
She said you are out of touch with the policy demands for black folks. Ladies and gentlemen, right now, in our world today, right now, especially here in Chicago, black folks, what happened? A lot of people were completely ignorant to the policy that Brandon Johnson brought about, who is a black man. Those policies are hurting black people badly. And check this out. Y'all might think this is wrong. If it was not for Joe Biden allowing the borders to be open, that allowed the migrants, the asylum seekers, all those illegal immigrants to pour into Chicago, for those migrants to pour into Chicago, to go in and allow the schools to be shut down, or old schools to be shut down. I know for a fact that after school programs that I went up there to in Chicago, they shut those after school programs down to house these illegals. If that did not happen, I'm going to say, if that did not happen, I think black folks wouldn't even have known that there was other policies that Brandon Johnson, who's a progressive, is doing to hurt the black community. See, people get mad at me because they want me to give it to you in this really highly educated way. No, I'm talking to you like the common man. I'm not going to throw no big words out there to confuse people. I talk to you in a way that I know you understand, because guess what? I once was there when people came and talked and said big words and sounded real smart and all that, and I just kind of went along with it. No. I told black people years ago that by this border being open, I said, all y'all have to do, I don't care if you are a Democratic or Republican, I want y'all to pay attention to the actions of the ones y'all voted for. And I told them those migrants are going to come in there and they are going to knock you black folks down. Y'all thought that y'all was a bottom of the barrel. You're not even the bottom of the barrel. You're going to be treated like you are the scum of the bottom of the barrel. I told y'all it was going to happen. I said because they expect and they anticipate black people not to look at policy. And the fact that they push it out there like that, the fact that these Democrats, these progressives, the fact that a lot of people in politics, be it Republican or Democrat, they a lot of times anticipate you simply not to read the contract is what I'm getting at. They don't expect you to read the contract. They pretty much present a contract before you They put the contract in your face and say, oh, this is all it's saying, so just sign right here. In other words, let me give you an example. They'll say, oh, this is just saying that we just gonna take care of y'all, give y'all some more food stamps, so just vote for us, and that's what's gonna happen. They don't want y'all to read the whole thing and look at the fine print. They don't want you to do that. They don't want you to read what it's actually about. Oh yeah, it might include an increase in food stamps. Oh yeah, it might include a free something, but they don't want you to read the fine print. So just vote for me because this is what we're going to do. You had no idea that they pretty much put in there that all these policies are going to do a lot of things that's going to make it worse for y'all, period. And that's why those migrants are coming in and y'all crying right now. Look, I'm just telling you. Black people across these lot of Democratic ran cities in these major cities, they are crying right now because those immigrants, those illegals are coming in and they telling y'all, shut up. Black folks are being told, shut up. The immigrants are here. The illegals are here. We're taking after school programs. We're going to take some of the schools too. Your kids can stay at home. Shut up. And now black folks, how come we always? Because y'all voted for it because they did not expect you to read the fine print because they think that you're stupid. And based off of the actions of black people not paying attention to policy, not reading the fine print, not reading the contract, why wouldn't they continue to do the same thing to black people? Why wouldn't they continue to use the same game plan? Because y'all keep on falling for it. Again, I know this. I'm doing it on an elementary, kindergarten, layman's like level. Black people, I'm a Democrat. I want you to have more food stamps. Black people, you know what? I got a bottle of hot sauce in my purse. I keeps a bottle of hot sauce. Black people, I'm going to go to y'all church. And I'm going to get in front of all the black people. And I'm going to say, I don't feel no ways tired. I come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me the road would be easy. I've come too far from where I started. I don't believe he brought me this far to lead me. And black folks, y'all just, oh, they know some black people hymns. Ooh, they know some black. What they know about some hot sauce? What they know about some hot sauce? Whoa, what Hillary Clinton know about some hot sauce? Girl, yeah, y'all see Hillary Clinton? Hillary Clinton was that hot sauce. Girl, I'm voting for Hillary Clinton. Yep, I'm voting Democratic policies because they can relate to us. They got hot sauce. He said one of the oldest black songs out there. I don't feel no waste time, girl. This is what they do to black people all the time. Uh-oh, we got a problem now. We got a problem. Oh, what else can we do? The black community seems to be waking up a little bit. Somebody's doing a little too much talking to the black people. They're starting to question our policies now. Oh boy. Well, they're questioning the policy. What do you mean? There are black people who are going around educating other black people about reading policies. So, sir, what are we going to do? You say what now? You say the niggers are starting to catch on to our game plan about using certain hymns. Don't we have a rapper or a pop star that we can present to the niggers? I mean, isn't there what's her name? A Cardi B? Isn't there a Megan, the Black Horse or Black Stallion, whatever she calls herself? Isn't that one of them out there? Something like, don't we have a Jay-Z? Don't we have a Beyonce? Can't we just put on, yes, that's what we do. Put on a concert for the niggers. Put on a concert for the niggers. You do one of those and you can easily win the niggers over. They're so easily to win. They're ignorant. They're stupid. Oh, matter of fact, how about there's a girl out there named Sexy Red. Her name's Sexy Red. She likes twerks and everything. She talks about getting rid of her children and she twerks while she's pregnant. Give the black niggers some booty shaking. Give them something like, give them lip gloss called Coochie Cream. Do that. Invite one of them to come to the cities and we're going to be there and we're going to talk and just do that. And the niggers will easily vote for you again. Simple plan. Anything else, that'll do. Call me if something changes. That's what they do, ladies and gentlemen. Why is it that when it comes to y'all, mark my watch, we getting ready. Look, I'm telling y'all the playbook. And again, although I am an evangelist, I am not a prophet. I just see crap and you repeat stuff over again. What am I talking about? Watch this coming election. Let's see what the Democrats' playbook is going to be as far as what they want to present to get the black vote. I guarantee you, Joe Biden or whoever might be running, Michelle Obama, I guarantee you, whoever's going to be running on the Democratic side, I guarantee you or your money back. They are not going to get no intelligent black people to ask them the questions. You telling me that all they had for Joe Biden was Cardi B? Who was Joe Biden? I don't want my taxes to go up, Joe Biden. I don't want my taxes. I want my kids to be able to not worry about nothing, Joe Biden. That's the best we can do. I bet you they wouldn't have me on there. They wouldn't have me interviewing Joe Biden. I would not in a million years would let Joe Biden have gotten away with saying, if you don't know if you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black. I would have ripped them apart. I don't care who you are. If it was Trump, I would have said the same thing to him. The point is, this coming election, I want you to pay attention to what the Democrats are going to do to get the black vote versus what the Republicans are going to do. And I call this out all day. Republicans, the Republicans' issues have always been Republicans never needed the black vote to win. Therefore, the Republicans did not care. And therefore, in the eyes of a lot of black people, Republicans, let's keep it real, Republicans look like they were racist. What happened? I say this all the time. Republicans, what happened? Y'all never needed the black vote to win. Therefore, y'all didn't care about it. Then y'all want to turn around and complain black people keep on voting Democrat. What are y'all doing? Y'all never needed the black vote to win. Therefore, y'all didn't care. Let's just keep it real. You didn't. But I will tell you this. We see that with the turns of the tides right now, everything is starting to happen. All these different things are really starting to affect black folks. Black folks seem to be at a point, while I'm hoping, they seem to be at a point now where they're starting to wake up. They're starting to wake up. They do everything they can to keep a lot of history, a lot of knowledge from going towards y'all. That's why even with this channel right now, YouTube is listening. I know y'all are because y'all going to end up demonetizing this video. YouTube, you purposely don't send any type of videos to none of my black subscribers, and they tell me all the time. My black subscribers tell me all the time they don't get notifications at all. And YouTube knows exactly who's who. Bob K, MIT says, Ty, check out the trucker convoy leaving from Virginia Beach. Oh, yeah, I know about that. I know about all that. And they're supposed to be, well, I don't know if it's going to actually be 700,000 trucks, but that's really cool that they're doing that. I just hope it don't end up being another January 6th thing again. You know what I'm saying? Like that could be an entrapment. But let me play some more of this video right here, guys. Appreciate you guys all being here. Don't forget, hit the like button right now if you're enjoying what I'm doing right now. And also, you can hit the Cash App. If you have Cash App, it's the Cash App sign. It's Modern Renaissance, man. If you enjoy what I'm doing and you want to support the channel financially, you also can go on to patreon.com/Modern Renaissance, man. You join for $1. You paying $12 a year. And what that means is that if my videos get banned, which they do a lot, and taken down by YouTube, I will post them over on Patreon. But also on my Patreon, there are some different tiers that you can pledge to that comes with certain types of, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh my God, I'm having a brain cramp. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Perks. There we go. Certain tiers come with certain perks, but it's just $1 to join. Anyway, let me get back to this video. Matter of fact, I want to make this video a little bigger and make myself a little smaller. See if I can do that. Okay. Bear with me, y'all. I'm trying to get this camera together. There we go. All right. Play some more of this video.
Which is why black people overwhelmingly vote
Are you
Democrat.
She said, which is why black people overwhelmingly vote Democrats because of Democratic policies. Let's hear this video again.
You said that you can't, I think, co-sign a black Republican.
Now watch this. Watch this. Listen.
What do you mean by that?
If I wanted to vote for a person of color or a black person specifically, if my only option was a black Republican, I would go ahead and vote for a Democrat. I would still vote Democrat.
That's the most ridiculous crap I have ever heard.
So you want
let me finish. Let me finish.
You want me to support black
finish.
folks just
that is ridiculous, and I find that to be extremely problematic. You're sitting here telling me that because I'm a Republican that I'm out of touch with black issues.
Yeah.
See that? You see that? She literally just said yes, didn't she? Y'all heard her just say yes. Now watch this. Keep watching.
Telling me you are not going to sit here on this show and tell me as an African American.
Tell me what black Republicans have done then.
Can you
tell
be quiet and let me finish?
Okay, you're not going to tell me to be quiet. You can ask me to stop talking, but you're not going to sit here on this show.
You are not going to sit here on this show and tell me that as an African American who happens to be a Republican that I am out of touch with being black. You are ridiculous.
I didn't tell you. I said I did not say you were out of touch for being.
Did she not just say that? So that's what happens when you just throw out your little pre-programmed bullet points. She didn't even realize she literally just said to the man's face, she said yes. She said yes. And then she's going to eat herself in a deeper hole with this.
Black,
you are ridiculous.
I'm saying you're out of
she said, I'm saying
touch with the policy demands of black folks.
Are you kidding?
You're out of touch with the policy demands of black folks. Black people saying we want look, this is what seriously kills me with a lot of this. You have a lot of black folks that said, like what she just said, black demands, and you're saying the demands that black people have in policy. When I'm showing you that based off of what we see, how black people continuously vote Democrat, black people are not looking at policy, because if they were, you would see that they would vote differently. Black people are voting based off the demands of what we want in policy. It's obvious that you're not reading policy. I'm going to give you an example. Guess what happened up here in Chicago? Donald Trump was like, he can help with the gun violence that's happening up in Chicago. Donald Trump said this. He said he can help. He can help get rid of it. The gang violence and all. Donald Trump said he can help get rid of that. Donald Trump wanted to send in the National Guard. Guess what happened? They said no. What? So wait a minute. Black people do all this talking, right? And I'm using this as an example. Don't take this like I'm throwing shade or being condescending. Black people, what do we say in Chicago? Family in Chicago, y'all watching me right now. What do we say in Chicago? We tired of the violence, the black on black crime. Our young men are being killed. Y'all, this was in the late 80s when I was growing up. I remember Officer Dare coming to the school and he was telling us how we need to be careful this, careful that. But the biggest thing that had my attention is that he told me, not me, he told me and a whole lot of other black students that our trending age, that we would be lucky if we made it past 25. Can you imagine that? You being told by the police that statistically that about 70% of us in that classroom, our average age of living was going to be 25? Mama, thank you for moving away from Chicago. What? Ty, what are you saying all that for? Donald Trump wanted to send the National Guard to Chicago to crack down on all the gun violence, on all the drive-bys, on all the possibly black people who are the main ones getting killed at an astronomically rate by other black people, not white people, not white supremacists, not the KKK, but by other Negroes. He wanted to go there and fix the problem. And they said, no, we didn't want that. Wow. But Donald Trump's a racist. The only reason why he wanted to send the military there, because he wanted some of them Proud Boy military people to kill other black people who was killing other black people. Kind of ridiculous, dumb stuff is that? I'm telling you, it makes us look stupid. That's why he said, what the heck do y'all have to lose? Your schools are trash. Your communities are trash. How y'all being treated is trash. He said, vote for me. What do y'all have to lose? No, we were told by mainstream media that you were racist, so we not vote for you, Trump. And guess what? Despite of that, when Trump won in 2016, despite of that, Trump still did way more for black people than any other politician did besides Abraham Lincoln. Trump did way more for black people than any other politician. Barack Obama couldn't even put a candle. Barack Obama couldn't put a candle to what Donald Trump did for black people. I don't think what did Barack Obama do for black people? And what's crazy is that Barack Obama, he was from Chicago. He ain't from Chicago, but the fact is, he was from Chicago. And show me the track record of what Barack Obama did for any of you Negroes in Chicago. Oh, but it don't matter, Ty, because Barack Obama was black, though. So he did a lot. He was black. He was representation. What does representation have to do with anything if you're not doing anything to make the lives better for all your fellow American brothers and sisters, especially the black ones? What good did it do? Like right now, who's the mayor of Chicago right now? Chicagoans? Brandon Johnson. What color is Brandon Johnson? Black. Tell me, Negroes, how's that going for y'all by having some black representation? How's it going for you, black folks? You're doing worse, aren't you? If Brandon Johnson was a white man, y'all would all be in the streets protesting saying that he's being racist for allowing these immigrants to come in and take over the after-school programs, for allowing these immigrants to come in and get free housing when you black Negroes couldn't even get free housing. You could even, our veterans are out there on the streets homeless and everything like that, but these migrants can come in and get an allowance? If Brandon Johnson was white, y'all would be raising hell right now calling him racist. But because he's black, well, we got to back off a little bit. He already got it hard enough now. He can't handle all this. He got all those migrants and immigrants coming in. And the only reason why they send the migrants and immigrants is because they know that Brandon Johnson is black and Governor Abbott is only sending those people there to make a black man look bad. You know how ridiculous you sound? Black people can't do nothing bad, can they? Can't do no wrong. It's not Brandon Johnson's fault. The dude is a progressive. He's far left leaning. His policies that he presented before y'all showed that. He couldn't even answer the question. Chicagoans, he's getting ready to raise the taxes on y'all to house these immigrants. He didn't even want to answer the question straight out. I have it on video. Brandon Johnson will not answer the question for raising taxes on you Chicagoans, which means a lot of you black folks is already struggling right now. You saying the struggle is real? Well, it's about to get more real because he's about to raise the taxes on y'all to house these illegal immigrants and these migrants or these asylum seekers. He's getting ready to raise it. And he's a black man that y'all voted for. Yeah, I know. Oh, but black Republicans, you know, okay. Yeah, like I said, do it all based off actions. Hit that like button right now, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't did it yet. Hit the like button. Hit the like button right now. Go into your cell phones. If there's anybody in your cell phone that you know would benefit from this channel, they're in your contact list. Let them know about this channel. Tell them to come and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate it if you did that. All right, now, let me get back to this video a little bit more because y'all see, we see that she just lied.
Which is why black people overwhelmingly vote Democrat.
You said that you can't, I think, co-sign a black Republican. What do you mean by that?
If I wanted to vote for a person of color or a black person specifically, if my only option was a black Republican, I would go ahead and vote for a Democrat. I would still vote Democrat.
That's the most ridiculous crap I have ever heard.
So you want
let me finish. Let me finish.
You want me to support black folks just
that is ridiculous, and I find that to be extremely problematic. You're sitting here telling me that because I'm a Republican that I'm out of touch with black issues. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
You are not going to sit here on this show and tell me, as an African American,
tell me what black Republicans have done. Then
can you
tell
be quiet and let me finish?
Okay,
you're not
going to tell me to be quiet.
See, I'm gonna let y'all know something. To my mentees that are watching, you notice how she said, first of all, you're not gonna tell me to be quiet. You can tell me to stop talking. It's the same equivalent when people get pissed off at me and I'm like, shut up. Well, you didn't have to say shut up. Okay, be quiet. Okay, you didn't have to say be quiet. Okay, can you hush? Well, only my mama tell me that. It's always gonna be something. I don't get derailed by that. Oh, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Shut up, like I said. That's what I do. And people get pissed off when I do that.
You can ask me to stop talking, but
you know what I'm saying?
You're not.
You told mom.
Ooh.
You're not going to sit here on this show. You are not going to sit here on this show and tell me that as an African American who happens to be a Republican, that I am out of touch with being black. You are ridiculous.
I did not say you were out of touch with being black.
You are ridiculous.
I'm saying you're out of touch with the policy demands of black folks.
Are you kidding me?
Which is why black people overwhelmingly vote Democrat.
That is one of the saddest, most ignorant things in the world. And I want to go ahead and bring you guys' attention to what y'all, I think y'all should be able to see this right here. Hold on, give me a second. I want to bring y'all attention to something right here. Let me see how this comes up on my side here. Woo! I'm going to make myself smaller here. So bear with me because I want y'all to see something here. Check this out. This is the type of stuff. This is the type of stuff right here. Black folks, this is the type of stuff they don't want y'all to see. And there might be white people, y'all don't know about this either. October 19, 1870, the first African Americans were elected to the House of Representatives. Black Republicans won 3 of the 4 congressional seats in South Carolina. You mean the dirty South? You mean the dirty South? Okay, let me keep on going on. They got the names right there. Y'all can go and read this. You can go look it up yourself. Right? It's the reason why I'm bringing this up. This is the part of history that they don't push this in school. The Reconstruction era of the United States is one of the most important yet misrepresented or ignored periods in U.S. history. Though often overlooked in classrooms across the country, Reconstruction was a period where the impossible suddenly became possible. Dare Negroes to dream. Dare black people to see. This is what I'm talking about. This is the type of stuff that I'd like to get in people's head. You're telling me that when black people started getting into politics, black people went to be Republicans? Why is that? I don't know. Maybe because they seen that the Republicans were the ones who fought to free them. And black people became Republicans? I'm going to bring it back up. I know my mentees. I told y'all, tell y'all friends all about this. Some of them that's almost gave the street away. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all just told me that y'all were watching. And this is what I told y'all. This is why they keep this stuff away from y'all in school. The first black folks to get into, they were what? They were Republicans? For lessons and resources, visit blah, 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 blah. See, let me see if I can make this picture a little bigger. Reconstruction, the area immediately following the Civil War and the emancipation, is full of stories that help us see the possibilities of a future defined by racial equity. Yet, the possibilities and achievements of this era are too often overshadowed by the violent white supremacist backlash that they always get. Too often, the story is of a grand experiment. Interracial democracy is skipped or rushed through in classrooms across the country. Why? Why would this be rushed through in the schools? Why would the Reconstruction period be rushed through in schools? The first African Americans elected to the House of Representatives, all these were black. Why? Let me tell you something. As time started to go by, when black people started getting themselves into all these different positions, they were being all Republicans. The Democratic Party did not like that. Can't be having these black folks getting into these political positions. We can't have these black folks get into positions to where they would actually look like hope to other black people. Not a facade of hope, but real hope. We can't have black folks getting into these positions and letting other black folks see them, seeing how successful they all are becoming, seeing how they're doing well. We can't have other black folks looking at them and seeing it. So what do? What did the Democratic Party do? They created their strong arm called the Ku Klux Klan. Y'all thought that the Ku Klux Klan was all about just hurting black people? No, you've been misled. The Ku Klux Klan was made and exclusively made to be the strong arm of the Democratic Party to go after white Republicans and black Republicans. They were there to intimidate, to murder, to lynch. All y'all thought that y'all see this was saying. You think that only black people were the ones that were being lynched during the KKK era? No. White people were being lynched and burned and poured tar on and burned and hung and all. Oh, they keep that part out. White people were willing to put their lives on the line just so black people can be in positions like this? And you gonna tell me in 2024 that black people, our biggest, worst enemy is racism. We need more DEI. We need CRT. Negro, please. Who's out here hunting you? Huh? Who out here chasing you in trucks and everything like that with Confederate flags on the back? Who's doing that today? We scared to walk out. Stop lying. No, good man, come on now. Where I grew up in the hood, come on now. The last thing you black people, if you in the projects, the ghetto, I'm talking about a certain mindset of black folks amongst the black community, you know good and goddamn on well, the last thing on your goddamn on mind is a white person. Let's keep it real. No, God, you ain't worried about no white people in the hood. You're not worried about no white folks whatsoever. You're not scared. Oh, man, we walk down the street. The freaking heck out of here. You know that most likely if anybody's going to do any harm to you, it's going to be somebody look just like you. No dang on white people. White folks ain't even thinking about y'all. White folks, y'all. Okay. I ain't done this in a long time, but I got to do it. Let me tell you know what? I got to do it. I'm sorry. So it's a lot of people in here right now. I got to do it. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all what they thinking white people are doing. Black folks, this is what y'all being trained. This is what y'all being trained to think. I tell you what, I best not see any Negroes walking around my neighborhood. I'm just sitting out here on the watch all day long. Sure am. I best not see one of them niggers walking around my area. As a matter of fact, I think what I'm fixing to do, I'm fixing to go around here and get a few of my commodities, and we're going to go pick up the truck and get in the red in that truck, and we're going to go around looking for some niggers and see if there's any of them out there walking around our area. So we fixing to tie them Negroes up, hang them by a few trees and everything like that, pour some tar in the black ashes, and we're going to burn them alive because this is our country. Woohoo! This is what's finna happen. I tell you what, go get Rudabar, go get Johnny, go get Walter, go get Bob Dean, go get all of them, because we're fixing to go out there and we're fixing to give them niggers a run for their money. Yep, get everything ready, Bubba, y'all. I'm fixing to get everything lit up right here, because we ain't fixing to have this. We're taking our country back. We're taking our country back. There's too many of them niggers around here, and we're getting ready fixing to go get them. That's what's fixing to happen around here. Tell you what, because we're tired of seeing all this around our country. We're tired of all this. I tell you, that's what we're going to do. So you go get your truck, get your hunting guns. I'm fixing to go out there and get a few more ammunition. We're going to get us a few little sacks of deer meat. We're going to go out there. We're going to go to places. We're going to take it back. And this is a white power country. We're going to go out there and fix and get all those niggers. That's what we're fixing to do right here. Let's go and do it, boys. Yeah! That's what they got black folks thinking. That's what's going on here in America right now. Like white folks just sitting around doing that. That's what they got y'all thinking. You know that's not happening. That's not happening at all. If you want to know, it's really easy. If you want to know what party is for or against black people, look at the policies that they present. Look at the actions that they are doing right now, black people. Tell me, which party is for shutting down the border and which party is not for shutting down the border. How that's going to affect you, black people? Easy. These people that are pouring into this country illegally with this wide open border, guess where they're going? They're going to the cities where a lot of you black folks are. They're going there and they're taking over the schools. They're going to go there and they're going to take over the after school programs. Y'all not going to be there no more. Y'all not going to be able to be there no more. Now it's going to put the struggle even harder on black folks. And here's the other part that's going to be crazy about this too, black people. Those immigrants, illegals, asylum seekers, they are going to come here and take full advantage of the opportunities that y'all don't. And guess what y'all going to continue to do? You're going to continue to sit back and cry about it like you always have, like they train y'all to do. They're not training you to be victorious, to be overcomers. They're training you to simply stay back and complain about it with having no intentions on bettering yourself. That's what they're training a lot of black people to do. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Now, this is coming from somebody who wasn't all into studying politics and everything like that. Black Thoughts, appreciate you, bro, with the super chat says, blacks know the truth, bro. They just can't admit. And that's what I was going to say about this whole deal, man, is that it's so crazy. It's so crazy that that's one of the biggest things they have. Black Thoughts, bro. That's one of the, oh my God, Reckless Ray is in the house. Reckless Ray is in the house. What's going on, my buddy? That's one of the craziest things that you will see among, and I say it, amongst us of a certain mindset is that it's so much pride, bro. They got so much pride that they won't even admit when they are wrong about something. I did it. I told people I was bamboozled. It's the reason why I got invited to go do a TED Talk, right? My TED Talk was literally centered around what we're talking about right now. Instead, I used the movie The Village. I'll get back on The Village. But my point is to my mentees who said about this again, is that they didn't know this. They don't tell y'all in school, but the Republicans back at that time, the Republicans, black Republicans, they were being murdered and lynched along with white Republicans for doing what they did. Any white Republicans that were encouraging black people to run for office, to get into these political positions, those white people were being burned, lynched, and hung along with the black people. They were being burned, lynched, and hung by the KKK, which the Democrats then formulated to be their strong arm for this. The party switched. Okay. So the party switched. So the Republicans just said, you know what? We freed the black people. Now we don't want them to be free no more. So we're going to all flip and be Democrat-like so we can actually want to enslave the black people. Again, let's just say for the sake of argument that the parties did switch. Let's see if they did switch. Based off of what you're seeing right now, what party seems to be for black people? What party seems to be against black people? You say Donald Trump is a racist. Substantiate your argument by showing me how Donald Trump is a racist. Show me a video where Donald Trump said, if you're not for me or Joe Biden, if you don't know if you're for me or Joe Biden, you're not black. You're not black. You're not black. You're just not. Show me a video where Donald Trump did something like that. Joe Biden said before the whole world. This just goes to show y'all, I'm telling y'all, this is so crazy. This just goes to show you how crazy the mental manipulation is that Joe Biden can say, if you don't know if you for me or Trump, then you ain't black. We let a white man tell 12% population of black folks here in America, we don't even know what we are if we don't know if we for him or Trump. The fact that we don't even, he told us to our face, we ain't black. What's sad about that is that black folks, some of y'all have gotten so crazily manipulated to have a Stockholm syndrome. You see no wrong in that. And that's what people with Stockholm syndrome do. They can't even differentiate the fact that they're being abused because they have sympathy for their abuser. Well, no, that ain't really y'all. It's the same exact psychological effect. Black people, well, that ain't what he really meant. Y'all sound like the same women I grew up with in the hood that got smacked around by their men, getting beat up by their men. Well, it's my fault. He's not supposed to be beating you. Well, no, you don't understand. He said he wanted sunny side up eggs, and I made them over easy. So no, he's not supposed to be hitting you. No, you don't understand. Usually when he wanted crispy bacon, but he picked the bacon up and the bacon kind of bent a little bit, so it wasn't full crispy like he liked it. So no, he's not supposed to be hitting you. Well, you don't understand. I used butter this time when I made his pancakes, so they didn't make the edges real crispy. I usually use Crisco oil to make his pancakes crispy on the edges, and that's why it's my fault. No, he's not supposed to be hitting you. Ty, you don't understand. Joe Biden, he just what? Except the fact that you got called out to your face. And it's almost like they dared y'all to even say something to him about what he said. This is what you do. You have Stockholm syndrome to your abuser. You have Stockholm syndrome to your abuser, plain and simple. People have been completely miseducated, don't know the history, and black people, listen to me. Things like this right here. It's a reason why they don't want y'all to know this. It's a reason why they don't want you to see this. They don't want you to get the truth. Now, I got sent several books from wall builders. David Barton and Tim Barton, their stuff need to be taught in schools, period. Watch this. They be bringing the heat here. All this super rich information out here of what black people were doing in this country. Let me see what this looks like on y'all side. Let me know if y'all can hear this. Can't hear it? Okay. I got y'all. No worries. I got y'all.
This 1872 print by Currier and Ives shows the first 7 Black Americans elected to the United States Congress. All 7 were Republicans. From the left side of the picture, we have Hiram Revels of Mississippi. As an ordained minister, Hiram served as a missionary and pastor, recruited 3 Black regiments in the Union Army, and was a chaplain during the Civil War. Revels became America's first Black United States Senator. Next is Benjamin Turner of Alabama. Turner was a slave during the Civil War, but within 5 years after the Civil War, Turner became a wealthy and prosperous businessman. Next is Robert DeLarge of South Carolina. DeLarge was born a slave, but within 3 years after the Civil War, DeLarge was serving in the State House. He also chaired the Republican Party's Platform Committee and became a statewide elected official. Next is Josiah Walls of Florida. Walls was a slave during the Civil War and was forced to fight for the Confederate Army. However, after he was captured by Union troops, he immediately enlisted as a Union soldier and even became an officer. After his election to the United States Congress, his credentials were challenged by the Democrats, and he was twice sent home. Walls was reelected after the first challenge, but during the second challenge, the Democrats gained control of Florida, and Walls was prevented from returning. Next is Jefferson Long of Georgia. Born as a slave, Long was self-educated and built a thriving business. However, when elected to the United States Congress as a Republican, the Democrats boycotted his business, causing him great financial losses. Long was the first Black American to deliver a congressional speech in the House of the United States Congress. Next is Joseph Rainey of South Carolina. Born a slave, Rainey served briefly as Speaker of the United States House and was in Congress longer than any other Black American from that era. Seventh is Robert Elliott, also of South Carolina. Elliott was well educated, reading in Spanish, French, and Latin. In Congress, Elliott led to the passage of civil rights bills over the violent opposition of congressional Democrats, and he later became Speaker of the House in the state legislature. Ladies and gentlemen, meet the first Black senator and representatives of the United States of America.
So wait a minute. You guys, my mentees, you guys all just got done getting this short little historical lesson on all these fabulous, great Black men right here. They were slaves. Negroes today were not slaves. They were slaves. Okay. Then they became these prominent figures in the political realm, and they became successful. Don't you think it's ironic that I'm just giving you some food for thought. Don't you think it's ironic that it seemed like a lot of conservative Black people seem to be successful? Now, I'm not saying that people that are not even in politics at all are not successful. My point is, it's so amazing because this is what I get a lot. When Black people are conservative and they are successful, it's always some crazy excuse. I just had the honor of being on stage with a Supreme Court justice, and YouTube suppressed the views. I'm gonna show y'all. Watch this. It's a woman here in Illinois, of all people, a Black woman that became an Illinois Supreme Court justice, made history, and Ty Smith got to interview this woman, and YouTube completely suppressed it. What? I'm gonna show y'all. Watch this. Go with me now, as Dietrich Haddon says. Watch this. Let me take y'all to my channel. Look at this.
Hi, I'm Nicole Hockley from Sandy Hook.
I got a commercial.
I know this is hard to hear, but it's
I would be able to hear. Appreciate that. Look at here. I know this look weird with me sitting right here. This is an Illinois Supreme Court justice, Lisa Holder White, made history. Absolutely crazy. This woman, and I got to be on stage with her and asked her some questions. Here in Illinois, black woman, what color do y'all think she is? I'm not talking about race. I'm talking about party. What color do y'all think she is? Huh? Yeah. That's why she's not getting the recognition. That's why she's not making mainstream media. That's why the local news is not making a real big deal about this woman right here being an Illinois Supreme Court justice. Oh, because she's Republican. So tell me, black folks, who really is suppressing us? Huh? Who really is the ones that's not trying to uplift black people? I guarantee if this woman right here was a Democrat, I guarantee it would have been parades and everything for her. But because she's conservative, because she's Republican, oh no, we can't do that. We can't do that. Let me see if I can share this whole video so I can show y'all some of the stuff. So I can show y'all some of the stuff that she actually said. Make sure you hit that like button if you're in here right now. Appreciate it if you did that. Hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that like button for me, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I want y'all to see. Just putting this.
First, the one who would go to my mom and say, we need an increase in our allowance.
Matter of fact, let me do something real quick. Let me do something here real quick. I'm not going to hold y'all too long on this because I just want to make it a point here. She is a black woman. And if they paid attention, they instantly got pissed off. Oh, look at her. She a Republican. How in the world? You really think that this crazily over the top, very exceptionally smart, intelligent black woman, you don't think she knows what she's doing? Nobody even read the policies on what this woman even represents. She is doing things to the extent to where she is helping black people in an astronomical way. She is making it to where if you commit a nonviolent crime, she's trying to have it to where that won't even be no effect on you as far as employment wise. If you commit like nonviolent crime, even up to like drugs, she's like, hey, we need to get rid of that. So tell me, in the area that she represents, especially what we call baby Chicago, Decatur, Illinois, a huge area that she represents, and she's trying to say, hey, drugs, nonviolent crimes, things of the sort, we're not going to make that to where it's going to be a big of a deal when these people are trying to go out and find employment. We're going to scratch that off. Who is that benefiting the most? Black people. But then you got black people going against her. She a sellout. I bet her husband white. No, her husband is black. I met the man. He blacker than me. I'm talking about he darker than me black. But that's what they do. The first thing they want, she's stupid. A Supreme Court justice is stupid. But you in the hood, you in the projects, you trying to pimp black people, you gonna sit there and tell a Supreme Court judge she's stupid. There's other prominent people that's great mentors in my life that I had on my show. I'm gonna show y'all another person. He's like this man was one of the biggest fathers to me. Dr. Wendell Becton. I'm gonna show y'all something here. See if y'all can see this. Okay, yeah, you guys can see this, right? So I'm going to my channel. I'm putting in Dr. Becton right here. Okay, you guys all see this thumbnail? Oh, no, y'all can't. Okay. See right here? Make it a little bigger. This man right here. This is Dr. Wendell Becton. This man had a lot to do with my life and me going into medicine. I follow sports medicine right behind him. This man right here was like a father to me and still is a great mentor. This man, St. Louis Cardinals, y'all, World Series ring, everything. This man went to 2 different branches of the military. He flew a fighter jet in the Air Force. And after serving, I forget, 20 some odd years, he did switch and went to the Army. And he's a big, huge sports medicine doctor. And guess what? He came onto the radio show. Let me see. Here's he and I. He told the story about how he and I met, how he mentored me, how he pretty much was a great father to me. This man did this. This black man right here, Dr. Wendell Becton. All these accomplishments. This man came from a single parent home too. That's why he was able to relate to me. His brother, who's black, became a doctor too, an anesthesiologist. This man. And guess what black folks did too? No, he's stupid because oh my God, Negroes. Instead of looking at people like him, like Lisa Holder, Supreme Court Justice Lisa Holder, myself, the Candace Owens, the Larry Elders, the Ben Carsons, the Jason Rileys, the Thomas Sowells, the ABLs, the Brandon Tatums, the Anton Daniels, all kinds of different successful black men across the spectrum. Instead of looking at us and going, hey, I know y'all all became doctors and CEOs and entrepreneurs and business owners and, CEO. I know y'all became all that, but how can I get there? Instead of doing that, black people, what you've been taught to do is go, yo, they some sellouts. Them niggas some sellouts. They might be skin folk, but they ain't kin. Stay down there in the gutter there, Negroes. I'm told you, I'm at a point now, I've been done with that mindset. If you are one of those black people that you're going to sit around, you might be skin folk, but you ain't kin folk. Oh, man, I don't even waste my time with y'all. Move on. Y'all obviously know better than what we do. We only successful because we came lucky. We only successful because we married some white woman, which is a dumb thing. Y'all always say we only successful because we got a hold of a white person. We only successful because we sucking the white man's ding dong. We only successful because we tap dancing for the white man. That's the only reason why. We're not successful because we're smart. We're not successful because we're intelligent. We're not successful because we went to school and we studied and everything like that. That's not why we're successful. We're successful only because we just so happen to get lucky. Do you even understand what you're even saying to yourself? You are saying that black people are not smart. You are saying the only way that we can come up and do anything is if somebody gives it to us. And that's why right now, y'all are stuck in the mindset of somebody needs to rescue you. Somebody's going to have to do it. We ain't going to be able to do it. Somebody has to do it for us. Ain't no way we going to be successful. Don't nobody do it for us. That's why we need reparations. Somebody got to save us from this. We can't climb out of this gutter. We can't get out of this on our own. Somebody has to do it for us. Nobody did this. Dr. Becton, single parent home. He became a doctor. His brother became an anesthesiologist from a single parent home with their mom. He said whenever they would go to sleep, his mom was there. He said whenever they woke up, their mom was there. He said they didn't even know that their mom was working a third shift. She was like, she would put them to sleep and go work a third shift. And then when she came back home, by the time she got there, she was making breakfast for them. They didn't even know their mom was gone until they got a little older. But a white man pushed them along the way and they got lucky. Dr. Becton didn't have to study. I didn't have to study to get through medical school. None of us had to do any of those things. We just happened to be tap dancing for the white man. Wake up, black folks. They're going to keep on selling y'all the same bull crap over and over again to where if anybody black becomes successful like me, like Dr. Becton, like all those other names I gave off, it had to happen by a streak of luck, not our intelligence. So what you are saying to yourself is that we're stupid. When you do that, you're literally telling me, you're telling Dr. Becton, you're telling the Ben Carsons, you're telling the Anton Daniels, you're telling the Anthony Bryant Logan, you're telling the Brandon Tatum, you're telling the Candace Owens, you're telling the Jason Riles, you're telling the Thomas Sowells, you're telling the Larry Elders. You're telling all these successful black people that they're stupid. They didn't get there because of their, that's what you're doing. Because somebody has to do it for us. That we won't be able to become successful and do anything unless somebody do it for us. And if we are and happen to be successful, what happens? We're sellouts. We're Uncle Toms. We're all these things. It's your choice. The door is open. And all I want you to do from now on, after you heard this, I want you to tell me who is encouraging you to walk through that door despite of everything that's going on. Who is telling you to walk through the door versus who is telling you, I don't know if you should do that. And then you come back to me and tell me who's suppressing you. Huh? You come and tell me who's suppressing you. I don't care if it's coming from another black person. Black people play this game too. That's why they got to have people like the critical race theories pushing folks, Kenty, whatever his name is. That's why they got to constantly have this racism thing on it, because it's $1 billion industry. It makes money. Well, the reason why these people are becoming millionaires, 100,000aires off of you black folks, because they keep on selling y'all nonsense. It's a continuous cycle that's never going to stop, because they're going to keep on constantly having to talk about it, because that's their grift. And you're going to keep on giving. That same mental hold they have on you is the same way y'all pastors didn't do y'all as well. God is going to bless you, but he ain't going to do it because you're not giving. You're not this. You're not. They only give y'all so much. It's just like what they teach a lot. I'm just being honest, what they teach a lot of people in medicine to do. Give you enough just to keep you sick so you can keep on coming back. Huh? Yeah. You know that a lot. Let me stop. Plain and simple. There is things that can be done, ladies and gentlemen. There are things that are being done to you in medicine, given to you just enough just to keep you sick. You're going to be feeling well, but it's not going to get you all the way well, because we want to keep you coming back through that revolving door. Same thing with church. Don't give them all of Jesus. Give them little. Give them, talk about Jesus just a little bit, and then go into the accolades of, have you ever been swallowed? Have you ever been swallowed up? And God is going to bless you with the seed. And see, the reason why you're not blessed is because the Lord said you're not giving. And the Lord said the more you give, the more he's going to bless you. And I can tell that some of you are not blessed because you're not giving. Y'all end up getting pimped into this continuous psychological circle, constantly being fed just enough to not get you well, but just to keep you sick so you can keep on relying on them. And by you keep on relying on them, you're going to forever be a slave. Dare to break free from it. Dare to break free from it. Dare to get your own mind. Dare to research yourself so you can come to your own conclusion. See, that's why I have no problem telling y'all, don't believe what I'm saying. I tell my mentees, y'all, go and prove me wrong. Please do it. Go in the history books and prove it to me. Go prove me wrong. Please go show Mr. Ty how he's wrong. And guess what? The fact that I'm pushing him and telling him to go prove me wrong lets you know I have nothing to hide. But I don't say to go, nope, 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 don't trust them Democrats. Nope, them Democrats, I tell them, guess what? This is what the Democrats did, y'all. And this is what they are doing. But don't believe me. I want y'all to go read it and go see it for yourself. Because the truth does not care. And once you do get the truth, you have no choice but to come back and say, you know what? You're right. That's right, Ty. That's right, Mr. Ty. But you do got some of you crazy of a certain mentality, Negroes of the black community. You got so much pride, you will be damned if you came and told me you right. You still own whatever. I ain't got to research nothing. I ain't got to look up nothing. No, nigga, you just a sellout. No, I ain't got to do nothing. I ain't gonna do none of that, bro. Because you just a sellout, nigga. Yeah, you already know. That's why I'd be like, okay, blah, 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 blah. Going about your business, though. In another 5 years, we're going to see you still standing on the corner, staying in the same neighborhood, saying the same old thing, telling this stuff to your kids and your grandkids, and now you got great-grandkids, and you're going to be sitting there telling them the same exact thing while you still there. And even though you're saying all this, there are immigrants coming in legally and illegally that came to your neighborhood. You're going to cry about that. Look how they're treating us black folks. And look out, and them people gonna be in them neighborhoods, those migrants, those immigrants, they're gonna be in the neighborhoods, and they ain't even gonna be there no more. They know the opportunities that are here in America, and they gonna take advantage of it. While you still gonna sit back, no. The reason why, because of white man, no. And to that I say, stay there then. Stay there. Stay there, Negro. I'm trying to save your kids or your grandkids. But as far as you, stay there, Negro. Stay in that mental plantation. Stay there. Stay there. Anyway, folks, appreciate you guys all again. Don't forget, hit that like button. Before I get out of here, hit the like button for me. I really appreciate it if you did that. Also, you see it scrolling down at the bottom. You want to support the channel and you enjoy what I do, the Cash App is right there. Some of you have already sent it in. God bless you for that. It's the Cash App sign, Modern Renaissance Man, all right? Just want to let y'all know that. Appreciate you guys all being here. And don't forget, hit that like button before you get out of here. Go on your phone. Let people know about this channel because this stuff is spreading. YouTube is doing all it can to suppress me from talking and saying stuff like this. I promise you, because some of y'all didn't even get notifications or nothing like that. And I guarantee you in the future, when I do videos, YouTube is not going to alert you that I'm doing live videos and things like that. I do a lot of things on this channel. I am on Instagram as Modern Renaissance Man. The O in modern is a 0. I am on TikTok as Modern Renaissance Man. The O in modern is a 0. I am on Rumble as Modern Renaissance Variety Channel, okay? And I am on X or Twitter as The Real Ty Smith. And I'm starting to say this now. I never said it at first. A lot of people try to figure out who I am. I am the father that went viral in Illinois for destroying CRT. That's who I'm known as, but I've always had this YouTube channel before that stuff even happened. For the ones like, I think I seen you somewhere, Yeah, I'm that guy that destroyed CRT, shook up the whole world. I snowballed the whole movement of parents speaking out at the school board meetings and these town hall meetings. I snowballed the whole thing. And as you can see, it's a reason why they're pissed. I end up being the person being put on the domestic terrorist list because I stood up for my children. I was put on the domestic terrorist list by Joe Biden. Anybody gonna speak up and say that's racist? Huh? Joe Biden called this Black American the domestic terrorist. Yes, I was put on the domestic terrorist list. Had to pull over while I was going to do a TED Talk to do a news interview because I got put on a domestic terrorist list by the Biden administration. A black man? What? I'm not, yeah, what? Huh? Oh, man. I didn't hear anybody coming to my aid going, now, why would Joe Biden do that to a black? No. Instead, some of them jumped right on board with it. Well, you shouldn't be speaking up for your kids. Y'all lost y'all minds. They thought that was going to cause me to kind of budge or bluff and get me all scared. No, well, I'm on the FBI domestic. Dude, I ain't never did nothing in my life. I ain't worried about none of that bull crap. And what happened since then? Nothing. Not falling for that dumb stuff. So they don't like that. So I'm saying all that because if you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, right? When you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification. That bell right there, once you hit that bell notification, it should be something next to it that says all notifications, some notification. If you set it to all notifications, in theory, you're supposed to get notified whenever I go live. But again, YouTube suppresses that because I'm not your average Negro and they don't like it. Plain and simple. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, you guys all know how I end this, and I really mean it. I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you guys have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.